eye on the story, but for the moment, we shift our focus to breaking news that's coming in. War of words over Maharashtra heat stroke deaths. In fact, the Uddhav Camp leaders meet Maharashtra Governor. Uddhav Camp seeks case against the Maharashtra government. The 14 people died due to a heat stroke at the government event. All right, so that's the latest that is coming in. Remember, 14 people had died due to a heat stroke at a government event a couple of days back. So now a new war of words has erupted over the same. In fact, Uddhav Camp leaders have met the Maharashtra government. You can see those visuals of the same on your screens as well. The Uddhav Camp is seeking a case against the Maharashtra government because remember, the Maharashtra government had organized this particular event. The visuals that you see on your screens are of that particular event. And this particular event did result in 14 people losing their lives due to the heat stroke. And the latest what we know so far is that Uddhav Camp leaders have met the Maharashtra governor. If you talk about what they're seeking, they're seeking a case against the Maharashtra government because at this particular government event, 14 people had died due to a heat stroke. So that's the latest that we can tell you in terms of the Uddhav Camp seeking a case against the Maharashtra government. In fact, earlier as well, NCP's Ajit Pawar had demanded a probe into the heat stroke deaths at the Maharashtra event. In fact, the demand by Pawar came even as the CM Eknath Shinde had appointed a one-member committee of additional chief secretary, that is Nitin Keer, to probe the deaths of 14 people. In fact, Ajit Pawar had also said that the state government's apathy was responsible for the death and it should be booked for culpable homicide. This is, of course, previously, but in a letter to Governor Ramesh Bains, Mr. Pawar had urged him to direct the government to initiate probe by a retired judge. These are, of course, the previous developments that had happened. But for the latest, I have my colleague Shrishti joining me on the broadcast over the phone lines. Shrishti, good evening. We're also seeing the visuals of Uddhav Camp leaders meeting the Maharashtra governor about this particular episode. Tell us more.
Well, definitely a delegation of Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray camp met Governor Ramesh Bains, at Raj Bhavan today regarding, to demand to file a culpable homicide case on the state government in the case of Kharghar heat wave. As we all know that 14 people died due to heat wave, a massive heat wave wherein, people have died, and after which the whole, opposition took allegations against the state government, and culpable homicide should be, filed against state government for this particular, Maharashtra Bhushan award, which was going on there, and people came there in lakhs of numbers, and due to massive heat on that particular day, people have lost their lives. So to demand a culpable homicide, and Maharashtra government should take charge of this particular, incident, unfortunate incident which has happened. UBT faction today went ahead and met Ramesh Bains, who is the governor of Maharashtra now. In this particular matter, Maharashtra government has formed a one-member committee as well to probe in this matter. But definitely we have to see what comes out of that committee. And now, what latest we are picking up on this story is that UBT faction has met Governor Ramesh Bains demanding the culpable homicide against the state government.
Right, Shrishti. Thank you very much for joining us on the broadcast and getting us all those important details. We'll, of course, keep a close eye on to what the outcome will be. But for the moment, we leave it at that and shift our focus to more news that we're tracking from Maharashtra. Now, another day.